Okay, we're on the 2nd of May. It's a bank holiday, so the FTSE is closed today. What I thought I'd do is continue with the theme of the small trading account. So today, I want to take you through I'll show you the small trading account first of all. We know I started that a couple of weeks ago, and I'll also show you a good way to keep track of your results and also what your results should look like if you're trading in a normal, sustainable way. So, what I've done basically is charted them into a Excel account. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video quickly and bring up the actual results on the IG account. Because if I don't do that, I'm sure somebody's going to comment and say, you could have just made these figures up. So I'll be back in a minute with the chart loaded. Okay, so let's just get this loaded up. Oops. I believe it's over 2 pages. Yep. So this is basically, I already took you over the first week, and then all it has is last week added on it also. I couldn't trade on the Friday. I was away doing my open water diving course. So it's basically the results from there. You can see I've just left on the section where I was taking you through emotional trading. I've just left those in there. But that's a small account for the 2 weeks. And then all I've done is add it into an Excel sheet. So what I've done is I've put the starting capital of the 2500, I've put the dates, the trading dates, and then I've marked that up as a percentage, and you can see the percentages are increasing. If I had a down day, it would just simply decrease. This is the monetary value building, and overall funds is listed there. Now what you really want to be looking at is your percentage increase or percentage decrease. The way I usually do it is on a line chart. Just like that. What you're looking for is just steady growth. You don't want any huge spikes. You don't want any huge drawdowns. You just want a steady movement going up like this. And what we can see is when we get to the top here, over that 2 week period, we made 11.97%, so 12% basically. The target really is 8% per month, as I've already explained. I've showed you in the compounding video and what that does over time. So that's just what I'm going to be looking to trade with this small account. What else to go over? So then all that happens is for next month, you realign your risk. So let me bring up a calculator. The funds are now £2,799.20. So we'll call that 2,800. We know we're risking 2%. So now we're risking £56 per trade. And in the previous video, we also know that I said the average stop size throughout the year for me is around about 25 points. So now instead of risking £2 per point, we are risking £2.24. Now on IG, I don't think you can actually alter the singular pence. So basically I'll just be risking £2.20 for next month. If this had been a losing month, you would also readjust your percentage risk. You don't just leave it the same. If you've lost money, your percentage risk comes down also. This is the way you protect your account. You should never be risking more than 2%. Okay, so also what I want to take you over is, and this is a fairly flat, steadily climbing line. However, this is typically what you're going to see, things like this. Just quickly, I'm not going to draw the whole thing, but I'm just going to draw in some of this. And you'll have up days, you'll have small down days, you might have flat days, another little loss, and another little win. Now the important thing is, over time, your account is still building. What you don't want to see is things like this. Okay, the chart is all over the place. You can see, first of all, your risk is way too high because you're losing huge amounts of capital. We can also see that we're rocketing back up with a huge trade. Most likely this is because after this loss, we decided to risk a lot more to ramp this back up. We've then had a win. We've decided, oh, we've had one huge win, we may as well stay at this huge risk. We have a huge loss, we're panicking, we take another huge trade and we shoot back up. Now this is also climbing over time, which can fool a lot of beginner traders into thinking they're doing something correct. If you're seeing this on your Excel sheet, you need to adjust it, you need to correct what you're doing, because if you don't, you're not going to be trading long term. I'm presuming you're watching these videos because you want to either make extra income or you want to become a full-time trader. The only way to do that is to have steady results like this. And please believe me, there will be times where the line chart will have dips. It's just part of trading. That's just what happens. There's no way to have just a constant increase of overall capital. Another thing quickly that I've noticed a lot, especially recently on YouTube, a lot of traders coming out who are posting up things like trade that made me $10,000, or how I increased my account this amount of percent in a day. What you tend to find, especially, I watched a video recently with a guy showing that he made $10,000, and there's no consistency. There's nothing saying this is how many trades I took before I made this. There's nothing saying this is my account size, this is the percentage that I'm risking, and there's nothing showing that he can do that repeatedly. I think probably the largest trader I've dealt with when I've been teaching is a guy he had £1.5 million to invest. Huge account. Now, that trader by himself, without any education, just sitting down at a chart, playing around, could quite easily have a day where he made £10,000 or $10,000. What he wouldn't be able to do is show me him doing that consistently. If somebody is showing you these huge results in one-off trades, or maybe there'll be one trade and then a month and a half later, 2 months later, there'll be another trade where they show that, you've got to be a little bit wary of that. First of all, why are they showing you that? Secondly, why aren't they showing you, if they're willing to show you that result, why aren't they showing you all of the results? Or why aren't they doing it consistently? Unfortunately, in the trading community, I have found there's a lot of people who seem to, maybe, I want to say take advantage of people. Maybe that's not correct, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I am slightly cynical just because of the way, or my experiences when I was first learning. Okay guys, so hopefully that was helpful. That's basically how you want to mark up your results. You want to start doing it, if you're on a small account, you want to start doing it right from the start. Build up your good habits as always. You're looking for steady results like this. You don't want huge waves like this. And you're just remembering that you're building over time. The most important thing right now with your small account is building your discipline, building a solid trading plan, and leaving yourself with the best possible opportunities for the future. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and week. I'm James Orr, and thank you.